Whenever you're.
All right. Has anyone ever passed by the homeless people you see on the street holding up their little sign? You kind of feel some longing, like, oh, I wish I could help. If there was something I could do. Well, for me, I'm kind of an emotional woman, so that happens to me all the time. I can think of one person recently, this really hot summer, I saw this huge pregnant woman in just these nasty big old clothes, and her little sign was just like, anything helps. And I just had that feeling in the pit of my stomach. I felt so bad. I wish there was some way I could help. And but then again, it's like, I feel like you can't help everybody, so I know of one little boy who had that same feeling I did. He wanted to help. The difference is he actually did something about it. So today I'm going to tell you about Casey Rogers. He's a little 8-year-old boy who started a nonprofit organization to help the homeless in the Dallas downtown area. Casey is a special little boy with a big heart, and he's made a difference in the lives of others. I'm going to tell you a little bit about his childhood. He was born into foster care, and for a while he just hopped to these foster homes, and he calls that being homeless. And so he feels that he was homeless. Well, he finally was adopted, and he says, and I'm stating this from his home church's blog online at trinitylifebaptistchurch.org. In 2010, Casey says, I'm adopted, and my parents adopted me when I was homeless in a foster care home. I said, since you chose me to help, I want to help them, the homeless. How it all started, while their family was dining at a restaurant, they were leaving, and he saw this homeless guy asking for money, just sitting there, and it was his first experience with this. And he was like, Dad, well, can we give this guy some money? He didn't have a place to live or anything at all. And his dad said, well, son, we can't help everybody. And that just broke his heart, and it really bothered him. And from then, he was just like, he kept thinking about it. He was almost depressed about it. And he told his parents, I want to do something about this, and I'm serious. And that single event is how he started his nonprofit organization, and it's called Casey's Heart. With the help of his church and his family, he put all this together. It took a couple of years, and it's still beginning, so none of you have probably heard of Casey yet. His organization makes monthly trips to downtown Dallas to give away basic necessities. Coats in the winter, socks, just all your basic necessities that you would need. Casey he doesn't like to call them the homeless, they're his friends. He will say, we're going downtown to visit my friends today, and give them some stuff. And they also started ministering them and kind of doing that too. Casey also wants to branch out to other cities, other states, and even other countries. A cool fact, you guys remember when the Texas Stadium, when they imploded that? Was that this year when they did that, or last year? Casey was the one who pushed the button to implode the Texas Stadium. He won an essay contest for it, and he actually won that. I saw it on TV, it was pretty cool. Another thing he has got to do, this is how I actually found out about Casey. I was watching the Outdoor Channel, and have you guys ever heard of Colorado Buck? He, it's on TV, he does these hunts all over the world, it's pretty cool. This show's called Where in the World is Colorado Buck? Casey was a big fan of Colorado Buck. Well, Colorado found out about his story and how he's doing this nonprofit organization, and I think he heard about it because of him imploding the stadium. Well, so he went to his school and just surprised him in front of everybody, and it's all on YouTube under Colorado Buck and Casey's Heart. You can look it up and watch the whole thing. And he wanted to he took Casey on a hunting trip of a lifetime. He actually took him over to Africa for a hunting trip, and of course while Casey was there, he didn't just do his hunt, he brought plenty of supplies to give to all the, the needy people in Africa. So that's Casey. I hope you guys maybe go online, look him up a little bit. I think this story really touched my heart. I think he's a great little kid, so there's Casey.